Hey, Nick here from Into Fly Fishing, and welcome to another vlog video. In this video, we are back in Jurassic Lake Lodge again. I'm still here. This is day 3 at this beautiful lake, Lago Strobel, here in Patagonia in southern Argentina. And I'm so stoked to share with you guys some more fish here. I'm not sure where we're going today. I don't think they put it up on the board yet, but no matter where we go, now we know there's going to be some enormous rainbows. The biggest one I've caught so far was around 13 pounds. We weighed it. But there are some monsters in there up to 25, 26, 27, who knows, 30 pounds. And I just love fishing here. I mean, it's beautiful surroundings. We are like 7 hours drive from any of the nearest towns, and the air is perfectly fresh. The lake is perfectly calm. We have perfect weather today. So let's get into this. We are now on the right side of the mouth of the river, and we put on a leech and we're going to be casting out and just stripping in slow. There are some big fish in here. Sometimes you see them rolling. The water is glass calm today, so we're going to have to be extra careful with our presentation to kind of trick them and get them to take this leech. Normally there's huge waves coming in here and it's a lot easier, but we'll probably see them rolling out there, and I just saw one just now. They are big, so let's go get one. There? Yeah. Oh, a monster. I should let him swim out there. Maybe I can get him as bait. Yeah, he's so fat. Yeah, I know. He's a little football. Alright, so we fished here at the right side of the mouth for a good few hours. Saw some fish kind of patrolling up and down, and it looks insane because there's these massive trout and they have their dorsal fin coming out of the top of the water, out of the surface of the water, and they just look like sharks going up and down the coast here. But there's not that many of them. Normally there can be dozens, hundreds of fish patrolling up and down here. So we didn't have any luck out here, so we're gonna go back to the mouth of the Barrancoso River and see if we get some better luck there. Let's do it.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving has got me moving my own feet. Greatest feeling.
There it is. There it is.
That I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time or take this slow. We've got miles behind us but miles to go, so let's just break this down to the simplest truth.
All right, so I guess that would probably qualify as the slowest morning we've had yet here on Lago Strobel. We had one small one on the coast there when we were going up and down the right side of the mouth, and then we went back to the mouth, and right at the end there, a huge run started coming up. There was probably 20 fish, and we floated a couple flies over top of them. I got that one really nice rainbow there, that big one, and then nothing. I caught a few bites, but they were just kind of letting it touch their mouth without really biting it. More like kissing the fly rather than eating. So anyway, we've ran out of time now. It's been 4 hours, so we're going back to the lodge, have some lunch. I think they're cooking lamb today, which will be awesome. And then we're gonna give it another shot. We'll see what happens in the afternoon. Let's go get some food.
Sunlight morning, early breeze, lovers daylight opening, windows whispering our name. Inside this first light hideaway.
on the board a couple times. There it goes. So this right here is service. This is how you run a lodge. Rado here brought down a bottle of wine because we mentioned it yesterday, and we're getting some fish, some little ones. No, nothing really big yet, but as long as we got wine and the sun's out, we're happy. So let's crack this. Salud. 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 Perfect. Another trout. It's worth a fist pump. Don't make me wait. All right, it is gorgeous out here right now. The sun is just setting. This place is lighting up and there's tons of fish jumping around us. Nancy here is one of the other guides at the lodge, has probably caught about 50 fish in a row while I'm standing here watching them. And I've pulled in a few, and we also had that pretty nice sized trout that got on there. It's just been an amazing day, and actually all these fish are just arriving at the river tonight. So apparently when they first arrived, they're not quite as active, and tomorrow morning we think they're gonna start kicking off. So tomorrow morning these fish should really be jumping and biting. I'm gonna come back down here super early and check it out. Stay tuned, hopefully we get some of those. Good morning guys, it's about 5:30 in the morning. We woke up super early this morning because last night we saw a huge run of fish coming to the river and they weren't quite feeding yet. They were just kind of getting in position. So we figured this morning they're gonna be feeding. So we got up really early. It's about 5:30 right now. We're gonna hit that river, the mouth of the river, and hopefully hook into a big one. I can't wait to get down there. That was literally like my last cast before going for breakfast here, and I'm already late, so I gotta rip up there. But that rainbow took the hopper. I put a smaller green hopper that I've been using on smaller creeks and rivers on there, and I was dropping it down with a little gold-ribbed hare's ear nymph again, and all the fish were going after that hopper. And that big one, he came up slowly, open mouth, took it. Awesome fish. I'm stoked. Okay, good start to the day. Let's go get some breakfast. All right, so I fished in the morning from about 5:30 or 6 all the way until 8 at breakfast time. Caught that nice trout at the end there. And now we're gonna head back down to the mouth because those fish are still all in there. And I caught that on that small hopper right at the very end. So I'm gonna put that back on the 7-weight, and hopefully I can start landing some of these bigger fish on the dry fly because it's super cool watching them come up and just kind of porpoise with their mouth open and take that big hopper. So let's get back down to that mouth of the river. All right, so as always, I'm gonna talk about the gear that I'm using today. Right now I have the Snowbee Prestige GXS 5-weight 9-foot fly rod, and I've got that spooled up with their Snowbee Spectre number 5.6 reel. And this has been like the light rod when we're using really light tippets and trying to have those small flies, those small dry flies. It's been working really nice. The other one here I have is a Snowbee Spectre RMX 7-weight 10-foot fly rod. It's awesome. This thing casts like a dream, and actually I gave this to my guide. He casted it a couple times and he agreed that, yeah, this thing has a wicked casting distance, really good blank recovery rate, and is really accurate. So that's it. Yeah, that's all the gear I'm using, so let's get back on the river. Yeah, that's a nice fish. He took the dry. Oh, maybe he's not as big as I thought he was. Oh, he's an okay size. And he really came and just like came quick, swallowed the whole thing.
And when you can see the fishing move and go there.
Yeah, it's the best. Nice. Nice one.
We're going up.
We're getting up, we're getting bigger and bigger. Next one's 20 pounds. Nice fish.
Look at this. Wonderful colors of this.
Yeah, that's awesome. Dan. So I probably had, I don't know, 10 fish out of here today. 8 of them were really, really small. And then the other 2 were pretty good size, with one of them a nice sized trout. And then I'm sitting here casting, trying to get at the big ones and leaving the small ones behind. And finally one of the big ones hooks on. I fight him for about a half a second and then it pops loose. I tangle up the rod, and now Rado's got some work he's doing. I tried, but I gave up. So I guess now we're gonna, you know, call it for now. And then hopefully after lunch, they're a little bit more active, because even though there's a lot in here, they're not really biting as much as they could be. So yeah, we have high hopes for the afternoon, right, Rado?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are shitty flies, man. Where did I get these flies?
You know what is the thing? These fish are too powerful.
Cheers, buddy. Nice one. Well, another pretty slow day here. We casted in at this mouth of this river. We stayed here even though we could have moved to some other spots like the Bay of Pigs or the aquarium, because we're gonna rest those waters. They've been fished quite a bit. There were a few other anglers here before. They just left today, so a couple days ago they were here, and yesterday. So we're gonna rest those waters, but we fished here and lots of small fish, but none of the big ones are doing anything. They kind of just came in, sat on the bottom and hung out there. There's tons of them in there, which is frustrating. But I guess here in Patagonia, they're so used to that wicked weather we had. If you guys saw the previous episodes, you'll see that we were just getting snowed on, windy, hail, rain, all sorts of weather. And this clear weather, the fish aren't used to, and this quick change like this, they're not really into it. So they're not feeding as much as they should be. But I'm hoping that I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning early, and I'm hoping that then they'll be awake and we'll get some more big fish. I had that one nice one this morning, but that was about it. So yeah, I guess I'm hoping that tomorrow's better. But today was still fun, and yesterday was fun. It was a lot of small fish, which, I mean, small here on Jurassic is still pretty big. So I'm really happy with it. I hope you guys are happy with it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and give us a subscribe. It really helps us to boost our channel up. We're trying to grow this thing, so anything you guys can do really helps the algorithm and helps us to grow this channel. So I appreciate it. Until next time, tight lines.